Hello, YouTube faithful and Nerd Nation. This is your old buddy Lucius Prime coming at you with a new video. I know it's been some time, but we were kind of in a slow season for nerdy stuff right now, and I just finally caught the point of this video. I just finally caught up on some reading for some of my comics and everything because I fell a little bit behind for a while. And as you all know, my favorite superhero is the Green Lantern, but that brings me to the point of this whole video that I'm doing right now. Well, my favorite Green Lantern is Kyle Rayner. Kyle Rayner, he's got such a great personality. He was written really well. My second favorite happens to be John Stewart. Number 3 was Hal Jordan. Number 4 was Guy Gardner. And then the introduction of Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz, which I would put them both at the same spot of, number 3 favorite, then Hal Jordan is number 4, and Guy Gardner is number 5. The reason I put Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz together the way that I do is because of the fact that they share the same power battery. They are partners of 2814 while everyone else does their own thing. And for all intents and purposes, neither one can do their job without the other. I mean, it's drawn out really well in the comics that explain that like that. So, again, that's why I give them the same shared spot. But as of lately, Guy Gardner is actually moving up in my list of favorites. I used to hate him because how much of a arrogant, egotistical, narcissistic, pompous ass that he was. He still is all those things that I said, but he's actually gaining my respect. So kudos to the authors and to the writers and everything like that on that. But, more to the point, normally here at Adventures of a Traveling Nerd, you guys know my my belief of spoiler, no spoiling, but I'm going to have to break that this time, so be forewarned, spoiler alert, if you've been reading the comics and don't want to know. Hopefully you've already read it and caught up if you are fans. But within the past couple of issues, the Green Lanterns and the Yellow Lanterns have now combined forces to create one Corps, with Sinestro's death and his daughter Saranac Natu now being the new leader of the Sinestro Corps, and John Stewart's the leader of the Green Lantern Corps right now. But because of that, all kinds of things have been happening, and what they've been doing has been assigning every remaining Sinestro Corps member left from the war with them, partnering them up with a Green Lantern for every sector of space. Excluding Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz because they are still rookies. As a matter of fact, they have not officially been inducted into the Green Lantern Corps yet, but it's been hinted off that that's what's going to happen in the next issue of Green Lanterns. Anyways, basically what happened is whenever they were first forming this partnership, there were certain members of the Sinestro Corps still missing. And so what they did is they were scouring space, scouring the universe, trying to find certain ones that were, everyone that was missing, and was giving them all the option, either join our cause or be locked up. Most of them are, it's about 50-50. Some are joining, some are choosing to be locked up. But Guy Gardner set off on his own mission that was unsanctioned by John Stewart. What he did is he went to go hunt down Sinestro's right-hand man, his number 1 guy, his general of his army, Arkillo. And what he did is he found Arkillo, and he wanted to prove how badass he really was. He takes off his ring, so no powers, challenges Arkillo to do the same thing. He does the same thing. Now, Arkillo is a huge, hulking, ugly motherfucker. I mean, there's no way that Guy Gardner could stand a chance, or so we thought. So what they did is they got into this massive brawl, just beating the snot out of each other. And somehow Guy Gardner pulled it off. Kudos for that right there. Especially against Arkillo. Now let's jump ahead a couple of issues. I mean, the Yellows are having issues partnering with the Greens because of their history and everything, but you know, they're trying to cope, and well, let's just say they're trying to work together on Planet Mogo since Oa has been destroyed. And a brawl breaks out between this one Yellow Lantern, I don't necessarily remember his name, and Kilowog, which started basically a whole riot. Kyle Rayner, now Green Lantern, because he lost the White Lantern. Long story on that one. Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner, I already said Kyle, Hal, and John Stewart try to go break it up. Not much success. Then out of nowhere, Guy Gardner and Arkillo come in. Both look like they've still been through hell. I mean, bloody, and you know, they're being bitched at by Saronic and a few other people saying that they still need bed rest and everything like that. Guy basically tells her to shut it, and he says something to the effect of, look, me and Arkillo duked it out, that way you guys wouldn't have to fight. And because of this, we're friends now, so we're gonna get along or we're gonna whoop your ass. And Arkillo agrees with him. So yeah, I've got a lot of respect for Guy Gardner now, because he's actually doing something that you would never actually think him to do. He's being selfless. He's not being an arrogant, pompous ass when it comes to that, despite the fact that he is. But let's just say he's maturing. He's learning when and where to be an arrogant, pompous, narcissistic ass. But still, the fact that he's trying to help the Yellows and the Greens merge, and well, put it this way, he would always be the first one to fight and try to, you know, kill them. So, mad respect. And he's no longer my least favorite Green Lantern of, you know, the Earth Lanterns. I'd have to put him at maybe my number 4 spot. So that brings it to Kyle Rayner, John Stewart, Jessica Cruz and Simon Baz, Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan. Well, anyways, that's really all I'm gonna actually cover for this. And, well, be assured, everyone, I'm gonna be starting to put up a few more videos. This coming Saturday, May 6th, is National Free Comic Book Day, so you best believe I'm gonna have a few videos for that. And I don't know yet, but I might do something for May the 4th be with you. Anyways, this is Lucius Prime, and, you know, thank you for tuning in. This has been Adventures of a Traveling Nerd, and please, you know, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share. Alright, everyone. Lucius Prime, signing out. Adventures of a Traveling Nerd.